Whoops. How was your Wednesday? Oh yeah, oh cool. Hello, and that is applause that is not deserved. It's been tricky 24 hours when I left you yesterday. Off I set. The great spirit of sort of British adventure, isn't it? No, I think we can manage the Antarctic. We'll take ponies. Don't take ponies. Take dogs. No. I think we'll take ponies. Take dogs. No, be fine. I've got my big coat. Oh, the ponies put their legs through the ice. It's sort of that. I'm set on writing music about Dominic Cummings. It'll be fine. It was a bit like that. Before we get on with that, though, hello to Rick, who's watching or listening live in the waiting area for a minor operation, Doncaster Hospital. We wish you well, Rick. We're all there with you. I mean, we're not, but, we're thinking of you right now because I'm talking about you. Good morning to everybody watching live. Morning, Steph, Ricky, Gemma, I think's already had to go. Barney, Rick, obviously Ken, and Darren. Nice to have you all here. Let's talk about the musical, shall we? Bit of an Ian Lee there. I don't want to talk about that. Love him. So it was tough. All right, it was tough, and I'm just going to lay it all out on the line, okay? So I do this other podcast called Vegan Life, and the last 2 or 3 have been minor catastrophes, technically speaking. There's been like audio bleed and just horrendous amounts of fixing that's needed to be done. One of them, I failed to record the entire thing. Had a wonderful hour-long conversation with some wonderful people, and then went to hit the stop recording button. And I was like, why does it say start recording on the stop record? So that was a fun little icy bumhole moment. And yesterday, it's just, this week's took so much editing, like hours and hours of editing. And I had to deliver that yesterday. And then when I delivered it, I accidentally published it when it's not supposed to go out until midnight tonight. So yesterday was a fun old day. And so it wasn't, I didn't actually start Dominic Cummings, the musical, until kind of tea time. And then it was tea time. So yeah, this is not the dog ate my homework. I have something for you. I don't know how I feel about it. I honestly don't know if it's good or not. Like I cannot tell you if it's any good or not. So we decided it was going to be about Dominic Cummings. We had various requests for things, and somebody, I think it was it Darren? Somebody said, "Can you do Gove as the child catcher?" Was that on? I think that was on Twitter. I should have found that. I failed. It was Diggory, yes. A bit late, but any chance of a song from Gove as the child catcher? The short answer to that is no, but I can play you my... I did some child catcher music.
There are experts here somewhere. I can smell them.
I'm sorry if this is triggering any of you. But I didn't get anywhere with that. So I'm going to stop that. The idea was it was going to end with a sort of I know him so well, and I didn't really, I don't really know that song. That's the truth, and I just didn't have an angle on it. So what I've done, I don't think it's particularly funny. I went down a wormhole. This is something I do occasionally. I get a sort of obsessive kind of I want to make this thing work, whether or not it's worth pursuing. I find it very frustrating. I've done it a few times, and if I'm feeling brave, I'll share another instance of it with you. But so I had this idea that we could do a song that was kind of like Inchworm. 2 and 2 are 4, 4 and 4 are... The Danny Kaye thing. Based on Dominic Cummings doing an eye test because of the Barnard Castle thing and everything. And that was going to be a bit in the middle. That's as far as I got. I only managed to do that, and I'm not convinced I did it well. It feels a bit tortuous. But, you know, I made your promise. So here's what I got.
Now then, Mr. Cummings, how about you try and read out those letters on the chart and see how far down you can get in your own time.
All right. L O D C I C U R A T I T Y O Y F N U N E I D L O G. Not safe to drive.
Number 2, what's the best thing to do? Everybody's watching you, dealing with Kung Flu. Number 2, on number 1, what's the best thing to be done? Lockdown's on and you're on the run. Can you save your Albion? Where you see impunity through a rose-tinted prism? Was the herd immunity just a load of optimism? Better or worse, a job or a curse? Was it time for you to resign, just like Boris Johnson's nurse? I'm pleased to say your sight's okay, and you have passed the test. But just like everybody else, your hindsight's probably best.
I mean, there it is. It's sort of as good as I could get. Not happy with it. Not happy with it at all. But sort of that's it, isn't it? It's done. I'm hoping to have a little bit more time. What I'm thinking of doing is rejigging the week. I'm going to talk to Davey and see if we could do Davey on a Thursday, and that would buy me an extra day. Realistically, though, will I just end up doing it at midnight the night before? We just don't know, do we? Ugh. Ah, it takes the enamel off my teeth doing that. Really. Ugh. I was thinking as a sort of a punitive thing. I did a sort of kind of word play, letter play thing like 25 years ago. Maybe 23 years ago. That was similar. Do you want to hear it? People watching on YouTube, do you want to hear like a thing I did that was sort of similar? And it's one of those things that some part of my brain's like, do this, it will be good. And then you're like, it's not good though, is it? It's just a bit laboured. And it's like, no, you got to do it. Finish it. It's like some weird kind of pseudo-creative Sudoku. Okay, this is me like 25 years ago. I don't know why my voice is like that. I've got a voice like that. What the hell is going on? I sound like Clement Freud. I sounded like Clement Freud in my 20s. I sound younger now. It's bizarre. So I did this song called I Can Spell, and I don't know. Okay, here's just because it made me think of this. It's a similar sort of futile enterprise. I've never played this to anyone, literally anyone. So this is a big exposure. Okay, here we go.
I've got a cold. Just trying to keep up with me, okay? I can spell. I can spell. Wake up and spell the coffee.
Clement Freud.
COFFEE or KOUGHEY or QUOPHIE. Anyway, I can spell. ILOVE, love you. I do. IDO, do. ILOVE, love you. Do you? LOVE, me too. You're such FUNEIDR. How much fun you are. You are. You're such FUD. I'm cold. I am okay too. What's on the menu? Me and you.
I know. Emily just says, oh, Jake. ILOVE, love you. I do. IDO, do. ILOVE, love you. Do you? LOVE, me too. Honestly, what on earth was that? I mean, there you go. Just goes to show some of us do get better with age, hopefully. Although not much. Feels a bit marginal. Hate that part of my brain. Hate it. Just going to sort of manage all of that across the day, I think. Look, on an upside, I'm excited to do the remix of Suddenly, the song that Davey shared with us last week. I am definitely going to remix that one. and I think it's going to be really, really good. It's this one.
Suddenly,
this one. Here we go.
about you,
This one.
how much I feel about you.
So by way of atonement, I'm going to remix this,
Suddenly,
and it's going to be awesome, and I'm going to play that out
how
tomorrow.
much I really.
I just don't want you feeling shortchanged.
Though many years have come and gone since we have.
It's going to be good. Backstreet
together.
Boys remix of that.
The memories still so strong.
Anyway, self-esteem at an all-time low. Not an all-time low. That's a lie, isn't it? But certainly the trough of the week. I'll be back tomorrow with more stuff, and I hope you'll join me. Not at all comfortable with today's episode. Not at all. Not one bit. But it's done. That's the point. Thanks very much indeed for being here. And if you sat through it this far, that's quite an achievement. Hey, Rick, good luck. We're all thinking of you. Let us know how you get on. I'm going to go and do some better work. That's what I'm going to do. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
This has been a Swanburst Media production.